Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 with Minecraft Junior and Sindao, episode 12. I'm gonna start off
With
by
pleasure.
unlocking this chest I found in Sindao's inventory that we never opened.
What? Had a chest?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
From where?
I don't know. It had 272 gold in it. Cool. Might as well just send that to camp. Anyways, I wanted to start off by saying that I forgot to mention last time that if you don't value the lives of these drow, the easiest way to deal with them is to send a summon in like Scratch, and you can just kill them in petrified form and take their loot without ever waking up the spectator, as long as, you know, normal humans don't step foot in the area. But anyways, we're going to go to the beach waypoint.
Just live in waters this dark.
And then climb up the ladder.
Shall we?
You might want to group.
Yeah, I know.
I might want to group.
How much farther can I go?
What creatures live in waters this dark?
It seems the roulette is going to have trouble following us this way.
Up now.
It's fine now.
What path lies before me?
Okay, so first of all, behind this torch stalk is a way that we don't usually, that we've never jointly explored before, because we missed it the first time. But if you notice, there's a whole climbable wall down there. But first of all, we're gonna loot this cave, because it should be free of boulettes now.
Bet that will fit in my pack. Keep your distance, darling. A crooked touch. A resupply station. I wonder if Lolth's pets left.
Ooh, Toa.
Yep. Okay.
Tread lightly.
Oh god, what are you doing? Try not to
said
get
okay.
try not to get close to any of them yet.
Oh. I was gonna kill him.
Do not.
Let's move.
No?
They are
Thanks.
peaceful creatures. Okay, that's a lie, but they are not hostile.
Yeah.
Okay, so I suppose I should knock this out of the way before Sindawa causes issues. That is optimal positioning for ranged creatures. Or ranged companions, rather.
Shouldn't have wished to
I think, yeah,
Oh, I'll take 9 HP from that.
okay. You go down there and walk into the midst of them.
You gotta move the staring.
Better. Wait, not Shadowheart. Shadowheart should stay up here. Oh, that is Sindawa. Okay. Cool. Into the midst of them, meaning the middle.
Our blood to fill your oceans, O blessed Boal. Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge, you feel a presence grow in response.
Priest, promises. Your God
Turn on Cheetos if you haven't already.
wants blood.
These beings are
There they are.
Tola,
I mean,
former
nice
mind
feedback.
flayer
Pass the
slaves
chest.
that manifest their gods through sheer belief.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god Boal.
Okay, so you want to do one of the checks, but first, we'll note number 2. Who the frick is Boal? Baal is the god of murder. Which...
Yeah.
Don't select that option, but take note of it, because indeed, Boal was not a real god until they began worshipping him.
Isn't that generally how gods work?
Perhaps.
This presence. The magic is not divine, but fey. And it is murderous.
So I think
Looks like a red cap.
it does. I think the investigation check is easier there. Bards also have really good performance options throughout this. Okay, so number 1 right now would allow you to offer up a companion permanently to give the entire party a buff that gives advantage against bleeding creatures. But obviously that's not something we want to do in a fully good playthrough.
The
So-
staring. I got the staring.
Don't you dare.
Little, I'm a god, and I'm gonna rip you, tear you, wear you for a hat.
In the outburst of emotion, you feel the divine presence falter, then revert to its basic, cruel nature.
It is indeed just a red cap.
Bollocks! Don't do anything hasty now. The fish folk got plenty of power. We can share. Blessed Boal. What? Shut it, you! I'm talking to my chosen. Chosen got power. You want power, don't you?
So he's offering the chance to become this small god's chosen, and like wield his power, but the reward for that is achievable in another way when he dies. So we're just gonna kill him. Number 2.
But but
I promise it's not worth it to keep him alive unless you sacrifice a companion.
Kiss my ass. I'm the Lord of Murder. I'll show you why.
Shadowheart approves.
Okay, and now we want to kill him before he can... Oh! Okay, yeah. Before he can attack any of the, Kuatoa, because he will attempt to bleed them dry for his health.
Never a dull moment.
Where are literally all of my throwables?
Shall we cut and run?
I think there's one.
Aw, that was a wimpy smite. Oh, you should be able to kill him.
Yeah, if I could find it in my throwables. Did we accidentally leave them behind at the...
I see a knife. Or a dagger.
Well, yeah, I just got that out of your inventory. Did you loot the spectator before we left?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't... Oh, you did. You have the amulet that you got from it. But we may have left my throwables on the field somewhere.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, we'll go back and check after this.
Come on, can't stay idle.
That should work.
Yeah.
Well. Here we go.
You've slain the pretender. We knew
Okay.
in our hearts the
Now.
god Boal was false. But you, we see you. We know you by your true name, Maglumba. What is to be your first commandment, O great god?
Okay, so quick save here. Hit the trade button in the lower left. And buy the sickle. That's what Boal would have given us if we agreed to become his chosen, and it would work just fine without him. And now, whatever you choose here, they're going to twist your words, so it doesn't really matter.
You are too modest, great one. This name perfectly captures your essence, your fury. We will spread word of Maglumpa. Your glory will sing from 10,000 throats.
Okay, and then the sickle will only work as long as they are all alive, so don't kill any of them. Bro.
Pigs a fight.
Why are you like this?
No choice but to keep going.
Did I kill him by landing on him?
No, I shot it.
Oh, okay.
But yes, if you don't handle that convo, I mean, if you don't pass the checks in that convo, Boal may attack you alongside the Kuotoa. But in either case, if he gets a turn while he's low on HP, he will straight up murder one of them and gain some HP from it.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Either way, they have dangerous belief powers, but they're just minding their own business here. And apparently a bit of an endangered species.
I wonder why.
I know. Considering they apparently manifest murder gods that demand sacrifices of them. Anyways, loot Boal's body,
Need to find
and then there are a few chests and stuff
I
around
did.
here. So first we're gonna go
I
down
bet the
this way.
chests have absolutely nothing in them.
They don't have much of use, but there is this. Dad, sorry I stopped writing. We ran out of paper on the road. I got this from the druids. Maybe that's why they're so mad at us. I hope it... What did you do?
I found something.
Alright.
Nothing.
I got this from the druids. Maybe that's why they're
4
so
gold.
mad at us. I hope this can find you. Zevlor says you got lost and that our old house is gone, but I read a book that says all rivers find their way into the Styx. When you get it, can you write me back in Baldur's Gate? Or maybe come visit? I'll write again when I can get more paper. Signed, Donnie. The, Oh, actually, that's the, little autistic child who can only grunt in, conversation. This barrel has some good... No, it doesn't. I lied.
That might be worth a look.
Alright, and then there's just a bunch of gold scattered around here for some reason. And there's this note called The Ecstasy of Murder. Once Baal's favor has quickened within one of his beloved murderers, the bliss of his love is nigh indescribable, for he blesses his loyal with a new sensation, a mindless, instinctual, primal sensation that comes from within the bowels, an erotic spasm that washes over the killer in the moment of murder. It is said that in that instant his divine essence can almost be tasted. Forsake all other hedonisms, acolytes, for nothing can compare. Until the true ecstasies of murder wash over you initiates, this scroll contains a prayer you may say after a kill, calling for the Lord's disgrace to find its course in your body. So yeah, very strange stuff. Anyways, there's a chest in the water over here,
Let's hope for gold.
and then I'll climb up and we'll see what's up on the shore.
Moving.
Alright, so the next thing, there's a bit in this chest here, but I think that's where Set got the random gold from. By the way, you can loot most of the seashells that you see in the decor nearby, and they'll give you... I mean, they can sell for a bit. And then... over this way, that I guess that already... I mean, Cinda already triggered a little bit. Oh. Huh.
Huh?
That's unfortunate. Astarion can't jump far enough to get over there and disarm the chest.
Pretty sure I already got that chest.
Did you disarm it and open it?
Yeah.
Or did you just let it explode?
I disarmed it.
Well then, you blew something up, and There's the effects of a potion of greater healing on the floor here that I'd like to grab, but... Oh yeah, the chest is empty, so fair. That chest is trapped and will probably blow you off the edge to
The
your
fire
death.
stalks. There were
Yes,
fire stalks.
there were fire
that blew
stalks,
up.
and that is what blew up the container holding this potion, so it's on the floor now.
Mm.
Okay, and there's one last chest here. That Cinderella's already got. Cool. So it's just a little hidden, bit of a hidden area that it's very easy to miss. With no lore implications, and sadly, becoming Maklumpa gives no in-game rewards, even though it sure seems like it should. You know, maybe a buff slightly weaker than Boal's because you haven't been worshipped for very long, but still. They made clear that their belief imbues power and stuff.
If not over, then through.
Right.
Maybe they have to sacrifice something first.
Perhaps. Anyways, the buff on that sickle would be given to all party members as a permanent buff if you sacrificed a companion, but that is permanent and they will never be able to come back. So it's more for evil playthroughs or companions you particularly despise. Right, I should go check if my throwables are on the ground. Hey, potion of healing.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
And some faded logbooks.
Here we go.
Why was the control behavior to pick up one of the books and read the other? That's very odd. Ah, the spectator died inside, and yes, most of my throwables are on the ground here. We got a two daggers, a spear, another dagger actually. These are not my throwables, I don't think. They're just things that Set never looted. Ooh, a great sword. That'll come in handy in a bit. Alright, and then is my green spear down there somewhere? Yes, there it is. Okay, apparently that trap set itself off. That's cool. Okay. I have all my throwables again. Now we are going to the Arcane Tower. But I don't want to walk down the way with the gas because it would be too time consuming. Oh right, I forgot.
Well,
Okay.
hello.
I'm going to pop back and get my the pouch of Caesar flowers from my personal chest. Important that you don't open it while you're in this camp because it may not count as the Underdark properly. That is the correct number. Alright. So now Astarion will sneak ahead if you care to quick save for me. I don't think he'll be able to be shot, but I've been wrong about this sort of thing before, so. So these are arcane turrets, and they pack a pretty nasty punch if you either walk around them outside of turn-based mode. Turn your duplication cheat off!
Sorry.
Can't believe you. So this Sucer flower is cheated. Leave that over there. And then to restore my action, I will end my turn here. Okay, so anyways, these turrets are powered by magic, and they hurt a lot if you stand near them outside of turn-based mode or end your turn in their line of sight. But like most magical things, they can be deactivated by throwing a Sucer flower near them, or by holding a Sucer flower near them. How did we enter the combat? Or turn-based mode? Alright, so then you want to come over here and jump up to here. End your turn again. Congrats.
Thanks.
And then you want to jump as far forward as possible here.
This should work.
And throw another Sucer flower at this one. You need to throw. Oh. Alright, and now until we open the doors, we should be safe here, so I can turn off turn-based mode.
Breathe deep and move.
I'm going to dispose of this one before I forget about it. You better have done something that was worth 80 experience there.
I didn't get any experience.
Frick.
No traps, please.
So, this tower... Oh, come on, I just want to show the tower. Here we go. This tower is owned by a lady named Lenore de Hurst. And you can see a letter from her one-time lover, Ire, or to her one-time lover, Ire, here. Dearest Ire, I don't know if you're coming back, but if you'll even read this message, but if you do come back, could you wait for me? I'll only be gone a few 10 days, but the thought of coming back to this empty tower with nothing but Bernard to fill these halls, I don't know how much longer I can take this. I miss you. I miss you so much. I can't shake the thought of how different things might have been if I'd only been less stubborn. Working on your lightning inventions, my magic, eating together, laughing at your stupid puns, waking up next to you. Despite everything, I still love you. So please, if you read this, can you wait? I'll be back. I won't be long. Forever yours, Lenore. A few sentences are penned below in a different hand. I waited. I waited until Tarsak. I'll always wait for you, but you didn't come. So a bit of a misconnection there. Ira came back, but she was too late to meet up with Lenore. And they presumably never saw each other again. Fun fact, Ire is the inventor of all of the lightning charge items. In general, reading is really important in this area. But anyways, what you want to do next is you want to come up to these doors, and then you want to quick save again. And then either in turn-based mode or not, you want to jump through here. Get as close to the turret as possible, and then throw another sushi flower at it. And then you should be good to exit turn-based mode, because the other turret can't shoot you through this middle thing. And then come over here and open this door. There's not much of use on this balcony, besides these broken machineries that can be used for alchemy, but there are these mushrooms here. Oh, wait. Oh, I finally see the intended path. Actually, just use the intended path here. These mushrooms. Can your strongest character please hop on these mushrooms all the way around to the side of the building?
Again.
Okay, and then grab one of the sushi flowers from the backyard. And then that burrow or whatever, you can send a mage hand in to get to a lever, but otherwise you have to lockpick the front door. So if you could do that, please. And then enter and put the Suser flower into the generator, which I will show off momentarily. There are withered blue petals lying around the generator as a hint of what fuel to use in it. Anyways, alternatively, these mushrooms will allow you to get to the floor below safely, at least. But then there's no way to get down to the ground floor without feather falling. Okay. Tidell's done it. turning on powering the generator with the Susan Flower will turn on all of the magic in the tower, turn off the arcane turrets, and turn on the lights, and also enable the elevators to begin working again. So basically it makes the entire building a lot easier except for the roof. You don't want to go to the roof until you've completed a few steps first. So those steps include gathering the other Susa flowers. Okay, apparently it's too high to get back up, but we'll just go down here.
What's too high now?
First turn. What's happening? Oh, is Cistern having a jump glitch? No, he's still having it. SMH. Please just jump down there. I'm begging you.
Don't do it.
Bro. What if I enter turn-based mode? Would that help? No, of course not.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, well, Asterian's going to be stuck there until I can group with him, probably. So, anyways, I should have lockpicked the door before I tried to send Astarian in there. Just turn on cheats. So now that the turrets are off, you want to collect all of your Susur Blooms. Because you should have 4 of them at this point in total, because there are 3 from the bigger Susur tree, and remember not to smash up all of the Tongues of Madness, because we need some of them for that quest.
No one stopped me yet.
Astarian, please. God.
On my way.
Wait, I think he'll teleport to me if I get in the elevator and use it. There we go. Okay. So you'll want to explore all of the floors of the tower very carefully for books. There is a way to shortcut to the final destination, which is to use Misty Step from these stairs and click down there somewhere. But I'm going to show the intended route this time, if I can.
Yes, let's.
So you just want to go around all the floors looking for titles. This book, not important, but it is here, so I'll take it. This book, also not important. This is the front door lever that you can activate with a familiar if you go through that hole. Alright. And then do we have Oh, you already made the potion yourself. All right. Just don't drink it before we reach your Moyam, and that'll be fine, I guess. Because, fun fact, you can make the potion yourself, and it both debuffs you, but also gives you advantage on your next 3 attacks after using an enlisted power in combat. So it's pretty cool. Or, sorry, on your next 3 turns. So it doesn't look like there's any writing on this floor.
What have we here?
Or on this one. This is the last floor before the roof. There is definitely something here. First of all, there's a ring there. There's a chest at the foot of the bed. With not much of anything notable in it. There's a button here that appears to do nothing.
Strangely low for
But,
a button. Strangely useless, too.
As hinted at by this bowl here, it is actually a dog food dispenser that is keyed to the collar of the dog. Sadly, the dog, Myrna, has passed away and was buried elsewhere. But if you bring her collar back here, the button will work again.
Lae'zel might know.
Okay, so this torn out paper is one of the important things. This...
The disc is formed from slate and
Yeah,
engraved
that
with Githyanki writing. You examine them
is
closely, but can't make much sense of them.
important
Without a cipher
if you
or
don't have
primer to
Lae'zel.
aid you, the disc's message could be near impossible to discern.
Just stash it for now.
But I could just...
Alright. Smash the... No. See, this is cheating. I have the cipher for it right in
your
front of
mind's
me.
eye, the symbols trade places with each other until a clear pattern forms. And from that pattern, a story emerges. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Gake shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in 2. Gith travelled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the mother's wishes, but Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. It's an intriguing tale, and a forbidden one, given how expertly it was encoded. Lae'zel will surely want to know of this.
So anyways, the cipher for it is right here. An engraved disc of Githyanki origin containing a complex cipher that can decrypt ancient Gith dialects, a useful discovery if one should encounter such archaic writings.
Vast world out there.
I want to pick that up. And then there's an important writing on this table over here. I think. Unless
I picked it
Sindel
up.
already grabbed it. Alright, that's going to be a bit confusing.
Should be in the bottom of my inventory.
You read the torn out paper in Astarian's inventory, and I'm going to read what should be the Road to Darkness from Sindel's inventory. Alright. Oh, and here's another letter to Lenore. Dearest Lenore, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all the hells would you tame a boulette? Just because you found it near Myrna's grave, Myrna being the dog I mentioned before, doesn't mean that it's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A bullet is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots of love and hugs, Emerith. P.S. It really warms my heart to hear that you put the autumn crocus flowers on Myrna's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, even though she'd always sneeze after. She was such a soft, loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. And the Threadbare book is the other important writing. This Threadbare book looks like it once contained a play, but most of it has been lost to time, vermin, and an unfortunate ink spell. Only 2 full sentences are distinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me? The Road to Darkness is a play, but you can quote from it later. So anyways, let me just look for unimportant books on the shelves, and then we can finish up. Alright, and I believe it's important that you read all of these on one character, the one that you intend to go up to the top floor with. Oh, wait. We didn't collect my Caesar flowers from outside, did we?
We can do that later.
No, they're actually important for my strat. So again, you'll need you should have 4 Susur flowers at this point. You get 3 from the grown-up Susur tree, 2 out back of this building, and then you lose 1 to the generator to power the building. Did you pick up the other Susur flower out back?
No.
Okay.
You told me to pick up one, so I picked
That's
up
fair.
one.
Oh, also, before I forget, there's a magic chest over here. That has been tragically nerfed by Larry.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, it is a chest. I can feel.
So, it claims to be the chest of the mundane, and it looks like it just has a bunch of silverware in it, but once you take the items out, they were not silverware. Among them is Mistress Grace, a pair of boots that give featherfall, which could be useful for the other side of this floor. I'm sending that to camp. Send that to Sindoa to sell. Send the scrolls to Sindoa because Sindoa keeps the scrolls. Alright. And then anything that you put into the chest will appear to become silverware, but it's not actually silverware. And it used to be the case that the chest would reduce items' weights to match that of the silverware they were appearing to be, and also you could pick it up. So it was basically sort of a bag of holding. But unfortunately, apparently all of that was bug and not intended, and they nerfed the hell out of it because it was causing people issues in Act 3. When you went from Act 2 to Act 3 with anything in that chest, it would get cleared, so people lost a lot of stuff. And just because it wasn't intended, I guess, they nerfed the heck out of it, so it no longer has any practical function and also cannot be taken with you. Because no matter how strong you are, you won't be able to pick it up. But anyways, this here is the generator that you have to put the suture flower in. The withered suture petals were lying here. And
Don't mind if I do.
this is where the other 2 suture flowers are. Of course, Sindel already grabbed one of them for the generator, so I just have to grab the other one. And if you find this tree first, you'll it makes sense that you wouldn't be able to get bark from this suture tree because it's just a baby. There's a bit of chemical stuff out back. Okay. And then I'll send this back to Asterians and then scroll to Sindawa, send the silverware, Sindawa for sale.
Watch your back.
So, yes, Astarian now has 4 sushi blooms. So you want to, well, mine those for money if you aren't rich. But get back in the elevator with the character that you read all 3 of those books with, the Roads to Darkness, the Torn Out Page,
On my way.
and the Torn Binding book or something. And then you want to ascend all the way to the top of the tower.
New sounds to the dampened like a pressure break. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
So this robot is unusual because if you answer in English,
Now steel shall reign,
oh no,
false tongue will speak no more.
oh
Would you choose the wrong one?
yes, can you reload?
Yeah, but it's a bit ago.
It sure is, I know, I messed up. He will allow
you
you,
do all that again? I'm gonna get a drink.
he will allow you to answer with those after you've confirmed you're not a threat. But for your first response, you have to reply with the following line from the play he's quoting. Because Lenore was just an artsy person like that.
Let's see. Over there.
I can't believe I failed to make him quick save before I went up there, or answered anything. I knew I should have demanded a quick save at one of those points.
Well, hello.
But anyways, yeah, if you get up there without reading all of that, or without, or don't follow up his quote with the next line from the play, he becomes hostile and attacks you. Because he's like sort of additional security at the top of the tower. By the way, Caesar flowers also inhibit the functioning of this chest, so if you are carrying them near it,
Best be on my
you
way.
will not discover its secrets and you will not get any
That
XP.
chest. I can feel its magic. No one back home will ever believe this.
So send your Caesar flower carrier away, take out the items.
Did that just transform?
And then I believe you actually want to put something back in just to see what happens. And then you'll learn, it's a chest of transformation, which isn't quite accurate because since it's a bug that they were losing weight, it's not actually transforming anything, it's just casting illusions on the items. Technically. Or so Lorraine would like to believe was the case the whole time.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Then I need to get the Caesar flowers from, or the single Caesar flower from the basement again. Or sorry, not the basement, the backyard.
Should mind my step. Maybe I need more pockets. That's curious.
Don't touch me. What's this?
Okay. Okay, so this is the book you don't want to quote at the robot. It will start a fight. So you don't want to say there's a light in every living thing because it will answer it's crawling towards the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything, will kill the rest so that one can thrive, and goes into attack mode.
Go.
But you can safely read that as long as you don't give that line to the robot. The floor above the main entrance is the last one before the ceiling. So quick save here. I know you just did it, but whatever. And then once you arrive here, Bernard.
Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
So any of these, I see that these are a bit different from Asterian's answers. I'm not sure why that is, but
Out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege.
So now he will obey your commands, but he doesn't understand plain English.
That I cannot fulfill. An unbeknownst command that I cannot fulfill.
Because he is a simple automaton. This is the one that causes him to go into combat mode, so don't say this. But if you say, how can I trust, how will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me? The quote from the book with darkness in its titles.
Reveal the truth. Do what you wish to see.
He will give you a ring called Guiding Light. The ring gives you the ability to cast the light cantrip, but more importantly, while you're wearing it, you can see hidden buttons on the elevator. But more amusingly, if you quote
Welcome in this house. I wait for your commands.
the other quote, the silence stretches on, I'm all alone, please can I hold your hands just for a little
Of
while?
course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Say, would you like a hug?
The robot will offer you a hug, and if you accept,
Come here. For just a moment.
it's a bit creepy looking. But apparently this
His
was
eyes are
comforting
too
to
tight
Lenore.
and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
And indeed, Lenore was apparently on the shorter side.
You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. Proud of you. As I already am.
And she programmed Bernard to be a bit of a father figure to her, I guess. And occasionally needed encouragement. But anyways,
Is this where we kill him now?
not yet. First of all, there's this stool. The stool doesn't work in the presence of Susha flowers.
I wonder why.
Because it's magical.
I've got a long road ahead. Moving ahead.
But if you sit on it outside of a Susha
Feeling of
bloom
power.
field, your character will comment on this feeling of power, and if you check your stats, you will see you have a way higher strength count than you did before.
It's gone. I felt so strong. Where did that come from?
And once you get off, you'll see your strength has gone back down. So we want to take this with us, but there's no option to pick it up.
You can still throw it.
So you want to attack it
That
or
chair
throw it,
could make for a fine weapon.
and it will become the club of Hill Giant Strength, which I usually give to Astarion to hold in his offhand to make his attacks just that much more powerful, and also so that he can not fail at jumping anymore.
Still breathing. Despite everything.
The other, I mean, the reason I wanted all 4 Susur flowers, though, is because of these animated armors. They are much like living armor, powered by magic, and if you put a Susur flower near them, they will become incapacitated. Sadly, this does not work on Bernard, but it will prevent these guys from fighting back at all. So when you confront Bernard for his unique weapon, they won't aid him. They are by far not a threat compared to Bernard, but still, not getting shot at during a battle is better than being shot at. If you have... Wait. Why are there extra armors here? I didn't have these on my playthrough. I guess this is another, this is another, what's that difficulty called?
I don't know.
But anyways, what you'll want to do in that case is put the last one behind Bernard, and then start off with one character behind the animated armor that is strong enough to throw it. So I'll use Mycroft.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
And then, wait! No! I need to start the battle as Asterion, so we have a surprise. Alright, quick save. You want to start with Asterion's sneak attack to get surprise against the creature. And then once it's your strong person's turn, you want to throw the armor in front of you at Bernard, which will place it in range of the Suser Bloom, deactivating it, but also do a bit of damage to Bernard. Oh, and also start a fire on the carpet, or whatever. Anyways, Bernard has...
Breathe deep.
No, we are not playing Dark Urge. Hello, Irish Malt on YouTube. We are just killing Bernard for his weapon. He's a nice robot and all, but this is the only way to acquire the weapon, and he's not legally sentient. So, yeah. So I noticed that animated armor somehow landed outside of the Suser Bloom range. If you could move the Suser Bloom towards the animated armor or throw it at Bernard again, that'd be cool. But I'll end to start his turn so you can actually do anything. Okay, so when he static overdrives, you want to get out of his aura as quickly as you can. And also, he will probably KO an member.
Maybe I should know this.
Alright, and then once Bernard is down, even though the battle is basically over, be sure to move that Suser Bloom in range of the animated armor before you end your turn.
I can't.
Oh. Okay. Well, then it's going to shoot at you, but it's probably not going to do much, because it's a close-up
And if I
crossbow
move
shot.
the Suser flower at all, then one of those would.
Oh,
have
really?
to-
Alright.
Yeah, because like it wouldn't read.
And this gold-colored one might be harder, but either way. I'm actually probably strong enough as a Starion to be able to throw him now. And again, fighting against basically no opponents is better than one, so that is a worthwhile use of my turn.
Blood comes easy these days.
The enemies will now not fight back, and it's going to be very, very sad,
Don't waste a step.
but you just beat them down. Oops, I failed to use my extra attack. And by all rights, the battle should be over by now, but they refuse to acknowledge defeat for some reason, even though literally all enemies are permanently incapacitated unless you make a mistake and move the sushi bloom for some reason. But anyways, the reason we did the combat is because Bernard has a key and this Light of Creation halberd that you cannot get from him in any other way. You cannot pickpocket him at all.
Well, yeah, he's got no pockets.
Right, let's go.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware that was even possible for Minecraft. He's so strong.
Very well.
But yeah, once we finish this playthrough, we will probably do a playthrough where one of us is a Dark Urge and murder everybody.
Over here.
Everybody.
Literally everybody that we can. It's just... But this is a long game and it will take a while.
Easy.
So don't hold your breath on. She'll suffocate. Oh, frick. Not that thing. Whatever. Apparently it hit the armor anyways, for some reason. Oh, also,
I won't give in.
I wanted to not permakill Bernard, so I tried to use the knockout passive, but sadly it doesn't work against robots, and it just kills them dead. This is discrimination in my opinion, because it should be perfectly possible to knock out a robot if you know
Yeah, just disconnect
where to
a
hit
couple
it,
of wires.
but whatever. Oh, and the animated armor don't have anything on them other than some crosses.
Outmaneuver them. Yes.
Where do I go from here?
I'm not built for arrows, but I didn't want to go find any more weapons than I needed to. And again, I should have taken another shot there, but whatever.
No escape.
It's my kill.
What a day.
Alright, so now you want to, once you confirm that they're all dead, you want to pick up your sushi flowers, put them back in the pouch, and then send the pouch to camp. Because they'll just be annoying to you. Unless you have a character that never uses magic and that might be in people's faces all the time, in which case you'll want to keep it on that character. Well, you may want to keep it on that character if it doesn't annoy the hell out of you, having to maneuver that character away from you whenever you need to do a spell. Oh my god, look how much more Astern likes me than you.
No.
Oh, but I did just poison him with a rotten
Don't mind if I do.
carrot or something.
Wow.
I feel kind of bad about it. Oh, okay, so this golden animated armor in the back, unlike the others, was melee. And apparently that one, oh, so both of the ones behind him are melee. That does change things quite a bit from how they are. Oh, and also I failed to read this patched parchment before we killed him. If you go to the table behind him, read this, it'll unlock another line for him, but he just, like, appears to give you something but doesn't actually give you anything. I'm not sure what that's about. But anyways, once since we have that ring, we can now come to the elevator and use the basement button.
You can use the basement button, apparently.
Wait, you weren't able to see it?
I was able to see it until you left.
Oh, okay, sorry. Press the button. Alright, so this is how you're intended to get to the basement.
As opposed to jumping like last time.
As opposed to Misty stepping down the stairs.
Yeah.
Certainly.
And there are a few important goodies to be found in the basement. The books are not among them, but I'm going to loot them anyways. The goodies are found in this chest here, and also this staff. So the chest has the Sparks Wall, a ring which prevents the wearer from being electrocuted and grants resistance to lightning damage, which is really important if you're going to wear the boots that electrify water. And also it has 3 Tongues of Madness on the table here. But that's about it. Anyways, the staff gives you an additional 1d4 on Bless. And 2d4 to spell attack rolls. So it's great for somebody who casts Bless a lot, like Shadowheart.
Who doesn't cast Bless as much as she probably should.
I know.
I'm just trying to conserve spells.
Fair. Wait. Oh, frick. Where did we leave Spa?
It's a good question.
Oh, frick. Well, I'm going to have to find Spa again. Hopefully he's returned to the Myconid village. Who was I going to wear the sparky shit on? Probably Mycroft again, so I'll just give him the ring.
Still alive, so that's progress.
But then the weapon itself, probably not useful as a weapon unless you're going to be re-rolling in combat a lot, because it has a chance to stun you unless you're a construct. There will be a ring in Act 2, or sorry, some gloves in Act 2 to fix that though. But anyways, once you are finished with the basement, you want to exit through this metal door. And then come up these stairs and hit this lever to open the way out. Oh, and also I forgot to show something on the top
Give it
floor.
a shot.
So there's something on the top floor I forgot to show. Over here, next to this bookshelf, there is a lever that you can roll perception for. Hello?
Hello.
Did you fail the roll on the lever or something?
I don't know. Did I?
Where is it? And it's Strain's still wearing that ring, right? Okay, what happens if he removes himself? Do you have to use light to unlock? No. Wait, yes. Apparently you have to have the light effect on yourself to unlock this lever.
What was that?
And it's unclear what the lever does, but according to what I've read, it should unlock that side door from the basement.
Hmm.
How about this?
Oh, I thought it was gonna open this. No, I guess it might just open this door if you haven't already figured out that lever. So, anyways. Have you seen Spa anywhere?
Nope.
Okay, let's check Mechanism. Right here. No. I'm all turned around. Right here is where you should be. If he has returned home.
Might as well go myself.
He has not returned home. Oh boy.
Watch him next time.
Well, maybe he got lost in all the turn-basing before we got to the tower. Because I remember the boulette was stuck down here.
Here's your hook horn.
I don't think that's mine. Yep, there he is.
Let's get going. One day I'll catch a break.
Come with us, Spa, you silly man.
Is
Or, sorry, Glad. And the boulette appears right in front. Cool. Alright. So, that should be most of the combat in the entire Underdark, now that we actually remembered Boal.
I think there's one spot left.
Yes, except at the beach, which is where you will say goodbye to Glut as a companion. But first, I want to see if what I read is correct, and Myrna is actually buried up here somewhere. Ah, here's the grave.
The rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in.
So we're gonna desecrate a dog's grave.
As you dig, you slowly expose the skeletal remains of a large dog wearing a chunky leather collar.
Strange collar. It's got runes all over it. Huh. Must have belonged to Lenore's dog.
Yes. Where is the collar now? Right here. Dog's collar. An old leather collar for a large dog. The name Myrna is engraved on the tag, surrounded by a plethora of indecipherable runes. So you can wear it around your neck in case you're into dog collars, you freak. But when you do so, it will unlock one interaction that we haven't showed, and that I've never actually seen before, so I want to show it off before we finish with Glut.
You kinky.
I am not wearing it for fashion.
No, you're doing it for kink.
Or for kink.
Here goes nothing.
So you just come up a few floors in the tower. Okay, one floor in the tower, and then this button over here, next to the bed, with the bowl in front of it. If you push that while wearing the collar,
Ah, clever. Food is dispensed for anyone wearing this collar.
it dispenses raw steak.
Only one serving for me, I guess.
And it's smart enough to not let the dog overfeed itself. So presumably she trained Myrna to push that button whenever it was hungry. Why she felt the need to key it to Myrna's collar as if anybody else would be pushing that button, I don't know. Maybe she had a problem with raccoons. But anyways, that is all of the mysteries of the Arcane Tower. So if you want to warp back to the beach, and then quick save.
Trust no
And allow Astarion to get into a bit of a competitive position.
You got a bloody rot flower for company? Must have let it get in your head. My axe will fix that in no time.
Yes, so if you bring Glut here, they will be automatically hostile. We probably should have showed the dialogue for when you initially come here, but I don't care to. Okay. Shoot? If you initiate combat on that correctly, you can counterspell his cast, Raise the Dead. And that really makes this a lot easier, but I don't think I even know counterspells, so it's irrelevant. Well, I know I don't know counterspell because I'm not even a wizard. But anyways, it's time for the bullet to freaking go off. So... Oh, it's not the bullet's turn, I lied.
Good. Again.
Sindel is doing illithid things. But anyway, so look at the...
You know what I should have done?
What?
I'll show you next turn.
The bullet's bite does 8 to 52 freaking damage. Oh, good. They have counterspell. You got counterspell.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it? I mean, I kind of wanted Glut to survive this, but whatever.
Weren't we gonna kill him anyway?
Not... Well, I was going to discuss that. But, wait, why am I wearing a... What?
Why, are you wearing a dog collar?
No. Why am I wearing this Rain Dancer staff? But, I guess I wasted my turn there switching weapons away from the torch. Okay, so priority is definitely to take out the Necromancer man. But I don't have Misty Step. So I'm going to use Dash as... Ow. A bonus action, and then... shoot him. Okay, that's great. It's going wonderfully. Luckily, well, I don't know actually. Can you take this guy out for the spa? But he got sort of close. So anyways, I guess we might as well discuss about spa during this. Oh, and also the bullet has a deadly leap. So it is conceivable to sympathize with him because when his circle was being murdered, Sovereign Spa did nothing. It just hid like a coward. And he didn't treat it as a problem until the Dwagar came for his circle as well. Which was a very selfish thing to do. And while Spa looks a lot prettier, if you let Glut take over, you get a pair of gloves that you can't get any other way, and also the loot for supporting Spa in the conflict is not anything good. So since Glut provides the better loot, and it's morally ambiguous, which is the evil option, if any, I think it's acceptable to take Glut's side on the matter. You just have to bring him back to the Myconid colony, and then sneak attack Spa And as soon as you take down Spa, the fight ends, and they will welcome Glut as their new leader. And it doesn't leave you out on any quest or anything, because he will still proceed to ask for Nir's head, just like Spa would have done. But I guess it's going to be irrelevant if Spa doesn't survive this. Let's try to make sure Spa survives, actually.
Yes, the dog collar on him.
Wait, what?
What did you just throw?
I threw a potion at him, it didn't help?
Looked like you missed.
Well, I didn't throw it directly at him, because that could have hurt him. Alright, in the turn order... Who is this guy? Oh, that guy. Okay. That guy is next, followed by Asterion. Asterion should be able to take out that guy, but I was going to use that to maybe shoot it. Oh wait, those guys will go away as soon as this guy goes down. Anyways, I should have shot at that guy. Oops. Oh, Asterion's not going to be able to shoot very well blind, but whatever. I believe in him. Is that not who raised the zombies, or do they not?
No, the guy who raised the zombies is on the ladder. Up there.
This guy? Frick. Well, hopefully it'll attack you instead of Glut, and Glut will just...
Nothing's attacking Shadowheart.
Okay, so I did just miss his hitbox a bit. But also he's just gonna run and hide over here.
Rude.
The roulette
Uses help.
is going to... Actually... It can only use that once a turn. He can't reach that guy with his acid spit. He couldn't... Well, no. He can't even normally move up there. Why is this animated corpse green?
Because I have control over it.
How?
Skills.
Okay.
Paladin skills.
Well...
Thanks
Oh,
for hitting me.
shit! I didn't notice that you were in there, sorry. Who is that? Lurgan. Okay. Get counterspelled.
Literally, he's counterspelled me 3 times now.
At least you have Leviathar's love? Leviathar, whatever. Tyranitar's love? But anyways, if you want to turn against Glut, I would recommend, after you've killed most of the people, using him to raise one of these losers to replace whatever powerful Pokemon you brought, to prevent it from being in the fight against you as well. You know what? That's fair. I'll let it stand. That they did a great job. Oh, I thought the brulette died instantly as well. Oh, frick, wait. I think it's actually just going to die on its own because it's a bit bugged now.
Well, hurry up with your turn.
Either way, I don't think I have control over it anymore because it's yellow.
Hurry up with your turn so it doesn't die.
Hope this ends well.
I got lightning charges somehow. Throw this as well. Heal and end my turn. Apparently Astarion can't hit either of those guys from here. That's really lame. And he doesn't have advantage on anybody. And if he moves, he gets opportunity attack. So let's
Just
disengage.
hurry up. The bullet's dying.
I think it's going to attack us anyways.
No, it's yellow. It's not red.
And also it's undead. And it should by all rights be dead probably. Oh yeah, just use Sacred Light on Astarion, why don't you? It's not like that's highly offensive against a vampire or anything.
Oh, I don't think it even has a turn.
Yeah, it's not in the combat either. It's just incredibly bugged.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's about to die anyways. Rip bullets.
Keep going.
I assume that was the voice of your dream visitor?
Yep. And you said that skill wasn't gonna be any good.
Which one?
The one that makes you heal, but also makes you
Oh, gain disadvantage to like everything?
basically, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
did you heal
take
almost
more damage
everything?
from everything? Yeah, I pretty much healed everything.
Wow, that's really powerful. Anyways, I'm gonna throw a man if I can.
He's right on you.
Oh. Well, okay. I was gonna throw somebody else, but this'll work as well. And I'm gonna do it again. And then I'm gonna
Thank you for no more silence.
You're welcome. Did he really just enlarge a corpse?
No, he enlarged himself.
Oh. That's not good. Why can't I do this? I'm going to stop burning. And then I'm going to... I wish I had AoE. Oh wait, I do.
Yes, you wish you had AoE to hit me and Shadowheart at the same time.
Wait, it's gonna attack all of you?
Well, I assume AoE means area of effect. Means it would hit me.
Okay, that's fair. Actually I'll just... Oh! I meant to throw him, but sure, I'll just shoot him dead. Because because I can throw people now with the Starion, even though it won't do as much damage as it does in Minecraft. Oh no, the rope ladder's burning. That's not great. Anyways, Helvik up there is almost dead as well, so... That's very rude. I can't believe he just did that. Can I throw this man? I still can't throw him. That's so rude. I can somehow jump all the way up here? Alright, let's do it.
Throw him down.
I can't. It's
Rude.
tragic. Are any of my weapons up here? Ah. And, gank. And now...
And away I go.
Alright, chill out, Astarion. Oh good, he has advantage. Oh, okay. It could just not mean anything, that's fine. Would I... I'd probably set on fire from climbing this, but it's worth. Because it's probably gonna die, and then he won't be able to follow me.
First step is the hardest thing.
I found another dagger to throw. Alright, so that was, really not as clean as it could have been. But, we let the universe decide that we are not going to cyclop this time. So that's fair, I guess.
At the ready.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Oh yeah, we
should take a long rest.
Yeah. Let's just do that now, probably.
Take two.
Loot the Brulette and Glut, though.
Why?
Actually, loot everybody here before we take the long rest, though, because they might disappear.
That was a random quick save.
Must resist the urge to heal a Starion. Oh, hey, my javelin. Oh, another javelin.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want some?
I have stolen your keys.
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. And some might say eels and turnips boiled in milk is a delicacy. Some are fools. I'll make my own mind up.
What headpiece is she wearing?
Ask what you will.
Ah, Scorching Ray headpiece. That's nice. Hey, Scratch. We're a little beat up, but we're home.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Alright, anybody want to talk to me? I don't know, let's check. Oh, apparently the Oathbreaker Knight has special dialogue for dirges, by the way.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
Nope, like usual, Stern, nothing special to say. What about Alison?
Oakfather's blessings to you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to knock those out of the way off stream because I think I already did them in previous episodes. Alright. I guess let's just rest now. Oh. Ah, right.
One horn. The sting
Oh,
of
wait.
We haven't done this yet.
I thought it was gonna be Mizora. This is amazing. Okay.
Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Shall we kill her?
Karlach,
No,
the
of course not.
Archdevil Zariel's gladiator. Come to
If
burn the
anybody,
Sword
we're gonna
Coast
kill
to
Will,
ash.
but no, this is a good playthrough, so neither is dying. Karlach's not hurt anybody.
Not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a
We
shadow's
should have got
nightmares.
this away when we
You'd
got
cut a
this out of the
child's
way when
throat
we
just to
recruited
taste
her.
the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool.
We just don't long rest enough.
I know.
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlak. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlak's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlak's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
It's you I don't trust, Will. You wanted to fight? You've got it. Oof.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better
It does,
than anyone.
though.
Can't you look in my eyes and see
It
I'm not
does
a
have to
devil?
end badly for
You
Will,
don't know what this
but
means.
not in that way.
You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name.
It's true, though.
I
She
swear
doesn't know
to
what
you,
she's asking
on
him to
all
do.
I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlak. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Okay. Please tell me nobody wants to talk. Aw, frick. Okay, fine. Fine, Karlak. I don't know where Will is.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlak. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
Just a giant golden retriever. Will does want to talk, but we don't have time for that. Okay, you know what? Cancel that. We're just gonna cut the stream there. Tanoa?
Yeah.
Cancel. Okay, quick save. Thanks for watching. This has been Baldur's Gate 3 with Minecraft Junior and Zindoa, signing off. Do you have time for another? Or are you falling asleep in your chair?
I'm starting to fall asleep.
Yeah, okay. We'll see you guys tomorrow, probably. Peace.